Welcome to the Market Moon Lord, where we merge the matrix with the stars. I'm your host, Jason Alexander, the blue moon of Neptune, here to help you navigate through the illusions of life. What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Market Moon Lord. I'm your host, Jason Alexander, the blue moon of Neptune, here to help you navigate through the illusions of life. And today we're going to be looking at some of the AMC's astrological alignments throughout this week, starting on trading day, Monday, April 5th. You can see that up there. And for the ones wondering, I'm using AMC IPO date, which is right here. Okay, so we're starting at 9:30 a.m. And I'm not going to lie, when I first look at this chart, I don't see anything fantastic going on for the most part. For example, we're not going to use this sextile to the ascendant because we do not know the time. However, shout out to the Discord because we are trying to rectify the chart to get the time and to make our predictions even better by knowing AMC's house system. Okay, and then this is a long-lasting transit because this is a slow-moving planet, Uranus, but we can see that it is trying Pluto, which is very bullish energy. But again, that's going to be there for a while. Okay, and that's been there for a while. Hence why all this has kind of been happening anyway. Now, the thing about that is that's still building up. You see, Uranus is 9 degrees Taurus, and if you look here, Pluto is 10 degrees Capricorn. So when Uranus hits 10 degrees Taurus, this is going to be an exact trine, an exact harmonious alignment with these two outer planets, which is a huge deal. Okay, so this is built up, and this is continuing to build up. Now, it also has a sextile to the moon, and AMC's moon is at home in the sign Cancer right here, which is also very nice, and that's also building up as well. So stay tuned for that because that's what I mean. There's just so many climaxes happening in the chart. Also, if you guys haven't seen it, I put out a video earlier regarding how to predict AMC's stock future by watching the stars. And we talk about some of those climaxes. But back to Monday. Guys, I don't see anything crazy good. And, I don't see the most ideal things for Monday, but that's okay. But I do see some potential opportunities that, like I said, we do have really good climaxes coming, but they're not exact yet. So I'm kind of looking more at the immediate future, like Monday. But kind of there's an opportunity here, though, because we have Mercury, planet communication news, and it is opposite of transiting Mars right there in Gemini. And Gemini also is a Mercury energy. Therefore, it also represents news, information, deals, mergers. So that right there is very, very bullish energy, you can say. Okay. But that could just represent the fact that there's going to be a lot of communication, and AMC could be also communicating something with this. Now, we are forever going to have this Neptune 0-degree deception that we also talked about in that video. So that's still ongoing, still 0 degrees, guys. So that's still super, super, super potent. But this could be, now that we have the Mars right here, and Mars is the warrior, this could be like AMC fighting back. Okay, so this is an opportunity. But after that good transit, I can't really say there's a ton of other amazing transits that are more immediate. Okay, this right here is a good transit, but it's not exact yet, and it's a slow moving planet. Okay, now we can't count this ascendant because we don't know AMC's time, but like I said, we're trying to rectify that. But the fact that the moon is over Venus at 0 degrees is pretty interesting because AMC has a pretty strong Venus at a late degree, 29 degree Capricorn. Okay, and 0 degrees is a very powerful degree. It's in fact the second or arguably the most powerful degree in a sign, 29 degrees or 0 degrees. Okay. So this is a spark energy. This is like a new beginning energy. Okay, Aquarius represents destroying the old and bringing in the new. Okay, so this is happening right here, guys. and it's at 0 degrees in Aquarius, and it's over AMC's Venus, and Venus can represent communication, beauty, aesthetics, mergers, deals, agreements. Venus is money, relationships, and things we want to indulge in, movies, stuff like that. So this is actually pretty interesting setup for tomorrow. But that's actually very sexy. I like that. I like that a lot. But then we have Venus over here making a square to AMC's Jupiter, I want to say. Yeah, to AMC's Jupiter, 0 degrees. Okay. So we have an interesting positive aspect with the Venus, AMC's Venus, but then transiting Venus is making a square to the exalted Jupiter for AMC. So to me, this Jupiter can also represent like legal stuff, and Venus is in Aries where it does want to be, and it can represent fighting. Okay, so to me, there could be like a potential legal battle up and coming. So we have to watch out for that. But when I look at it as far as the stock, there's just a lot of energy, like a lot of friction going towards AMC, okay? And there's a lot of optimism, but selfish optimism, okay? Because Venus is in Aries right here, and it becomes a little selfish, okay? And it becomes a little fighter, okay? And since it's making a square to Jupiter, there could be like a lot of pessimism, a lot of optimism, a lot of over optimism. Okay, so there could be a fight brewing on here, and tomorrow. Okay, for sure, this is definitely like a stock battle, probably most likely tomorrow. And Mercury opposite Mars. Mars is that spark, that energy. And then all this right here, the Sun and Venus squaring Jupiter, and they're in also an Aries sign or Mars sign, which is Aries. Okay, so this is a lot of energy. Okay, lots of energy, and I would probably say this is volatile. Okay, and Monday's not amazing. I don't see something amazing, but there's a potential. There's still a potential because it's 0 degree Aquarius is starting off with a bang. Okay, and it looks like that's in AMC's favor. This opposition to Mars and Gemini also can be in AMC's favor. Okay, but there's also turmoil here as well. Okay, so let's just look into the next day and see what we see. Okay, guys, so Tuesday just got extremely interesting, okay? Because a lot just changed in the chart just between Monday and Tuesday. And I see a little bit of a synchronicity because remember, the main thing I was talking about that was maybe a saving grace was that Mercury opposite Mars right here. And Mercury yesterday was like right there, okay? But look at where it's at today on Tuesday. It's opposite AMC's Mars. It's like the same exact setup happening both ways now. And now this time Mercury is also in Aries, and now we have all that energy, all that fight energy on top of that, like that battle energy. Okay, this is volatile. This is violent. Which way? I mean, it's hard to say. Opposition's opportunity. They can meet in the middle, and they can collide or create perfect harmony. Okay. But another thing that also changed that makes me feel very bullish, especially for Tuesday, is also Venus went from making that square to Jupiter, but now it's also making a positive trine over to Mercury, which is really sexy for positive information, positive news, mergers, agreements. Venus is the artist sign, and it's in Aries, and Venus in Aries wants to be the first, the spotlight. Okay, so this could be new movies. This is new beginnings, new identity for AMC's happening in Aries. Okay, but this is really good for communication, positive news. So Tuesday looks really good. Monday not could go either way, but Tuesday looks very, very bullish. Now Mars does represent surgery, so it can create that cutting energy. But again, guys, Mars is for the most part, the essence of Mars is energy. And it can just bring a lot of buying pressure as well. Mars for AMC is actually doesn't want to be in Libra, but it's in a very nice, the artist sign, okay? And it's a cardinal. So this is very bullish for something new maybe happening with AMC on Tuesday. The stock looks like it will probably be doing well that day. Okay, let's go to Wednesday. Okay, so Wednesday arguably looks even better than Tuesday. So it seems like we're getting some nice build-up energy for the end of the week here. We had some pretty good changes. First thing I want to point out is Venus is no longer squaring AMC's Jupiter over here. That's very nice. Now it's still making a square to the sun, but AMC or the Venus is no longer squaring the Jupiter for AMC. Okay, and it was yesterday, and now it's just making that positive, more exact trine to Mercury for even bigger chance for some type of communication and some positive communication. Mercury's looking pretty lit now, okay? So Mercury's getting the opposition for Mars, trying to create an opportunity, some type of communication, some type of deals. Venus is trying to create some type of new identity for AMC and also some new opportunities. Aries is a go-getter's new energy. So, and it's also making that square to Neptune still, okay? So guys, we're not worried about that. We've been talking about that. Check out the last video I did, okay? So guys, Wednesday looks very, very interesting, okay? Just off of what just happened with Venus and what is now happening with Mercury. Now, the next thing I want to show with the transiting Mercury is it's actually kind of past this Mars, but it's still pretty exact. So that's still heavily in effect. It's still 0 degrees, okay? Now, this Mars is still coming into Mercury, okay? So there's still build-up energy between the Mars and Mercury energies, but now this Mercury is building up into this Uranus. If you see here, it's actually, and probably by Friday, it's going to be exactly on top of that Uranus, okay? And Uranus can definitely make things volatile, especially when there's conjunction transit energy, okay? And right now, it's at -2, okay? So look out for Friday when that goes direct. We'll be checking that out soon. But just the way that's looking is very, very bullish. And then we go over to the moon, and now the moon is making a very beautiful sextile to the sun. We're not counting the midheaven because we don't know the time. But there's a very, very beautiful sextile to the sun. The sun is the company's reputation. And the moon represents the people, the public, the masses, especially companies that are servicing people, nourishing people. This is definitely AMC type energy, and it's making a very powerful, nice sextile for Wednesday. So I'm very bullish for Wednesday all day. Let's go over to Tuesday, or excuse me, let's go over to Thursday. Wow. Okay. So are you guys noticing a lot more blue lines going on here? I'm liking this so far. Okay. So this Mars is now pulled up on Mercury direct. So this is a huge opportunity. It looks like on Thursday, something that whole buildup has been happening all week. It's climaxed on Thursday. Okay. So it could play out on Thursday or Friday, but I'm thinking it looks like Thursday is going to play out. Another thing, the Mercury right here is now pulled up on that Uranus, 0 degrees. Okay, so I was thinking it was going to be on Friday. It ended up happening on Thursday. Another huge indication for build-up energy. Now, the sun is now making a trine also to that Mercury. Okay, so still chances of communication. There's definitely going to be a lot of communication around AMC this week, without a doubt. And now look at what the moon's doing. Now the moon's in the sign of Pisces. Is very, very Pisces rules represents Hollywood. Okay, so the illusion, the creativity. So the moon is looking very awesome for AMC. And look at what it's doing is making a trine to AMC's moon and a sextile to Pluto. And Pluto represents transformation, changes, resources. Okay. Sudden ups and downs. Okay, so there's some, but this is a positive up and down, so more like an up. Okay, so this is all looking very amazing, and now we have Jupiter sextiling the sun. That's looking even more amazing. So wow, guys, Thursday is looking like an extremely, extremely, extremely bullish day. Let's see what Friday has in store. Okay, so whatever was happening, building up to this week, it definitely looks like something climaxed on Thursday, and then Friday, it almost looks like we're in a brand new energy. So this could be like something, another spark type energy, but it looks, Friday's chart is looking very different than all the other charts, and it looks like the buildup is The reason I say that, because that Mercury opposite Mars is no longer there. Mercury that was opposite Mercury right there is now a little bit past this, still 0 degrees, so it's still very potent, but it's +0, so it just passed it. Okay, just a little bit, but it's past. Okay, and then now today we have the conjunction that is also also past Uranus right here. It's still potent, but it passed it, and now now Mercury is making brand new aspects. Now it's making harsh aspects, a square to Pluto and the moon. Those are two very psychological planets, and those can deal with, the moon deals with the people, the masses. The Pluto does deal with resources and things happening in secret. Mercury has to deal with communication. So this is very deceiving like energy, not to mention the moon just conjunct Neptune this day. This is a completely different theme than what we've been seeing all week. And then the moon is square Mercury 0 degrees. This is more deception, and this could even be that miscommunication between AMC might say something we don't like as well towards the end of the week, maybe. So, and that's still building up. That was there yesterday, but it's still building up. But yeah, Friday we're in a brand new energy. It can go either way. We could be getting something could be getting revealed, okay, or something could be getting presented. There can be, some psychological warfare games happening on Friday. But yeah, this looks volatile. But yeah, guys, that's my astrological predictions for the week. So we're going to be tracking all this throughout the week on the lives just to keep updated, and stay tuned. Also, let me give you guys a quick little update on the moon phases. So it doesn't look like AMC's following the moon phases exact, not the way it used to. But that's just momentarily right now, temporarily. We don't know what's going to happen. It could still very well go back up over this new moon, before this new moon. However, if it keeps going down, I'm pretty certain on this new moon it's probably going to pop right up. But yeah, guys, we're going to keep tracking this. This new moon is actually on Monday. I looked at that day. That day actually looks pretty good. But I still wouldn't be surprised if we still get some big green candles to make it higher than this previous full moon. But yeah, time will tell. Guys, don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. And yeah, share this video. Get the word around about this AMC GME financial astrology we got going on at the Market Moon Lord. I think it's good just to have it, just to add to your arsenal of your analysis for whatever stock you're investing in. And it's, astrology especially is very, very good for like just psychological support, because you understand what's going to happen by just looking at the astrology. For example, we know there's a good chance Monday it doesn't look amazing, but towards the end of the week, especially on Thursday, it looks much better. So yeah, spread the word around if you can. Share the video just to help people become more aware of financial astrology. And guys, I appreciate each and every one of you guys. Until next time, I'm Jason Alexander, the Blue Moon and Neptune, here to help you navigate through the illusions of life. Peace. Jason Alexander.